I'm back today with another video. Today's video is how to make 5 cute and cool Harry Potter DIYs. Hey guys, for this first DIY, it's going to be a Harry Potter mug. What you will need is a plain white ceramic mug, and then you will need your black Sharpie, and if you would like, a tracer. I have this lightning bolt one, but I'm going to be doing a different design. So, let's start. First, what you will probably want to do is wash this if you've already used it, just to make sure it's all clean. And then you'd probably first want to research or figure out what design you want to do. And then if you feel comfortable, you can freehand, but if you want to, you can print out a stencil. I am doing the Harry Potter glasses with the lightning bolt. So, let's get started. The first thing is you will want to try to do this very thin first, so if you need to, you can wipe it off or clean it so that it's nice and white again. And then, so let's start that. Okay, and once you're done with that step, like I did the Harry Potter glasses. Once you're done with that step, you might want to go back over and make sure you've got a nice broad line. Because right now it's a little thin, so it could come off when you put it in the wash. So you want to make sure that you have a few layers of it so that it doesn't come off. Let's get on to that step. Okay guys, this is probably our shortest DIY. And after you're done doing your broad lines, you might want to just wash it and make sure it doesn't come off. But if you don't, you can just put some water in it and just drink your coffee or drink your water, tea, whatever. So, let's go to the next one. Okay guys, for our second DIY, we're going to be doing a backpack, but it's going to have a little Harry Potter twist. So, what you're going to need for this one is a white mini backpack or whatever color you think you would like. I chose white because my color spray paint will really show up on there. Next, you will want to get, if you are doing my design, it would be cool to do this color. I am doing a lightning bolt, so I've got my tracer from last time, and I'm going to use that this time with my spray paint. And if you want to add a little stuff after you're done spray painting, you can use a Sharpie, which we used from our last DIY. You can use this Sharpie to draw designs on if you would like. And then while you're spray painting, you want to make sure not to get any spray paint in your eyes. So if you would like, you can have goggles. Okay guys, you might want to do this step outside just to make sure that you don't make your house smell like spray paint. Now, just warning, before you use spray paint, make sure you have your parents' supervision and that you have your parents okay to do this. You need to have your parents buy this and be here while you're doing it. Only because if this spray paint can be very dangerous if you are just using it by yourself. So, I want to make sure that all of you guys are safe out there using your spray paint. So, you are going to, first you probably will want to read your directions on here. They're right in there. And it says, after you're done, it says, you should make sure to let your paint dry for at least 15 minutes and then wait 2 hours before doing anything. And if you want to, and your color is too light, you can do more coats to make it darker. So, let's get started. Okay guys, I've got my goggles and I'm ready to do this. So, make sure you've got your tracer, and we're going to just set it right on here. If you want to, you can use tape to make sure it doesn't move. Okay guys, and let's get painting. First, make sure to shake your paint up. And then take the tap off. Technical difficulties. Dad, can you help me? And just so you know, guys, I do have parental supervision. Okay. Now, let's get painting. Put your goggles on and get your spray paint ready to spray over the top. Give it another good shake. If you are using my color, which is glistening gold, you're going to want to put another layer on right away. Make sure to shake it for 1 to 2 minutes. After you're done shaking it, make sure to put your coats on. And then just leave it outside to dry. Now, remember to let it dry for at least 15 minutes and then don't pick it up until 2 hours. So, for me, that'll be about like 3 o'clock. So, see you guys then. Okay, for our third DIY, we are going to be making a Lumos Knox light switch plate. So, what you're going to need is Sharpies. I can't find my silver and black Sharpie. I wonder if they're in here. Oh, perfect. They're right in here. So, you're going to need a silver Sharpie and a gold Sharpie. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to color half of this entire thing, and you can make it jaggedy or whatever. And then the second half you're going to color black. So, let's start coloring. So you're going to want to color the entire thing just to make sure that it doesn't look different in any way. So, because you really want the entire thing to be the same way. For these circles, you're going to want to just color all the way around them. You're not going to want to color over them in any way. So, we're just going to want to make this all jaggedy and stuff until you are done with the entire thing. Now make sure you are wearing clothes that if you know that they can be washed and the color can be taken out, make sure you're wearing clothes like that. But if you really like it, just make sure that you don't get Sharpie on it. So I'm being super careful with my sweatshirt. Just make sure I don't get any silver Sharpie on it. Okay, And I have finished coloring the silver part. So as you can see, half of it is silver. And I'm just going to take my black Sharpie and write Lumos. You can write it in a cool font, you can write it normally, however you want. This can be displayed in your room or wherever. So I wrote Lumos in cursive. So, but if you want to, you can go make it really bold. So, got my Lumos. Now for the Knox part. Now you're going to want to color in black Sharpie this time. You're going to just color wherever there isn't silver. So, let's color our Knox side. You can even overlap them a little. You can even put the black over on top of the silver to make it look neater than it might. Like, if you don't like it, you can color partially over the silver and make it look a little neater. And remember, if you're doing this on your home table, make sure to either put a mat under it or put newspaper under it to make sure that you don't get any black on your table. Be very careful on these bottom edge parts. Make sure that they are nice, straight, and okay, guys, so I just finished my Knox part. It's now half silver, half black. And then you're going to go back with your silver Sharpie and write Knox. Now you can write this in the same font as your top one or in a different font. I think I'm going to do mine in a different font. So, here I've got my Lumos and I've got my Knox. Now, if you need to rewrite your words to make them a little clearer, you can, but here's mine. So, hope you enjoyed this DIY. Now, let's go on to the next one. Hey guys, so for our fourth DIY, we're going to be making Phoenix tears. And as you guys know, if you have read the books, Phoenix tears can help cure anything. So if you need a little cure, you can use this. What we will need is this. I have this giant test tube and with a cork. And then I have my 2 colors of glitter. I've got a purple and green mixture and a silver. And then I am using this measurement cup. I'm not measuring anything, but it has like a funnel area, so I can use this to pour it in. And I'm going to try the syringe before I try pouring it in with this. Just try this first so that it doesn't get so messy. So, let's get started. Okay guys, I put mine on a whiteboard so then I can take it over to our sink and wash it if glitter gets out. But I mixed my 2 glitters together and I've got my test tube ready. So you'll want to take your cork out, and while you're mixing the glitters together, use a toothpick And if you have more pastel colors, you're going to want to put more of those in, like my pastel purple and pastel green, because then it'll show up more than the silver, because you want to get both of those colors nicely mixed together. And then you're just going to pour this in. So I'm trying to get it through the nozzle. So far it is working. Some of it came out, but that's why I've got it on an Expo, like a dry erase board. So I'm going to continue pouring. And then you want to leave just enough space for the cork. And I can even add a little more, but just a tiny bit. Whoa. So I added all that I could. I'm just going to put my cork in. And then if you want to, you can go online and print you can make a label or print something that says Phoenix Tears. And then when you need when you need to cure something, you can just put some of this on. So that was our fourth DIY. Okay. Hey guys, so I just got my backpack from outside, and it's pretty good. As you can see, a little gold got on the outside. But I'm just using my white fabric marker to just draw right over that and make it look like I never got anything on top of my backpack. It might look a little bit glittery, but I mean, who doesn't like a glittery backpack? So guys, mine was a little bit gloppy. So just keep that in mind for if you ever do it. Okay guys, so I used a fabric marker and that one didn't really work, so I ended up using a chalkboard marker. And I am going to do the Deathly Hallows symbol on this little front pouch. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will see you guys in the next video. Well, not in the next video. I don't know why I said that. In the next DIY. So I'm just going to draw the triangle, and I am doing this in black Sharpie, but if you want to make sure that it's good first, you can just go in pen or pencil and then just draw over it with Sharpie. But I am feeling adventurous. And that is actually probably as good as this thing will get. I'm just going back over with this chalkboard marker, and it is looking really good. I had a little bit of gloppiness, so I'm just going over that with this chalkboard marker, and this thing is looking so good. So I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like, and then we'll get on to this next DIY. So it almost looks store-bought, but you DIY'd it. Hey guys, and we're on to the fifth DIY. This one is the DIY butterbeer. So what you're going to need is a butterscotch soda, and if you can't find this, cream soda also works. You're going to need some whipped cream and also some sprinkles if you want. I chose red just because those were the only ones I had. And you'll want a bottle opener if your bottle cap is not twist off. And because this is a Harry Potter DIY, I had to get my Harry Potter cup. So, let's go into the making of butterbeer. So, first thing is, you're going to want to see if this is a Up like that. And I'm going to set my bottle opener to the side. You're going to want to pour this about 3/4 of the way up the cup. Or the entire bottle. My bottle is about 3/4 of the cup. Then you're going to take your ready whip or your whipped cream and you're just going to go around like that. And then I'm going to sprinkle just a couple sprinkles on top. And then you can get a decorative straw if you want. So I'm just going to grab a few of these and just sprinkle them at the very top and around the sides a little. Because you don't want too many sprinkles. And then you're done and you can go ahead and dig in. And those were 5 Harry Potter DIYs that you can do whenever. Now I'm going to go enjoy my wizarding treats.